Bugatti has invited me to a completely undisclosed location so that I can pull the cover off of their brand new production vehicle that I have no idea what it's called, but I'm so excited to see. Bugatti's unveiling today has a lot of expectations. They blindfolded me on the way here. I have no idea where I am. I'm at an undisclosed location. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Where are we? Where are we? Oh my god. Hey guys, we are in an insanely large studio with the car and Frank Heil, the director of design over at Bugatti. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much. This is insane. Before you tell me anything about this car, can I guess a couple of the specs?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. You guys see his reaction? a hybrid quad turbo V16.
Not quite.
Okay.
16, yes. Hybrid, yes.
V16?
V16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turbo, no.
Not turbo.
No.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm 0 for 1 right now. So it's going to be over 2,000 horsepower.
No. No.
And 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. 2 seconds? Oh, I got that one right. And a starting price of 4.5 million.
Almost 4.6.
Okay, cool. Sorry guys for the echo. Look how insanely large the studio is. I would love to pull the cover off to see it. I would love to introduce to you guys the, I don't know what the name is.
I don't know either.
What do you mean? You know the name.
No, we're not revealing the name until the actual reveal of the car. No.
What are you guys calling it?
The Chiron successor.
The Chiron successor.
Yeah.
The Amelia.
Okay, so it's Veyron, Chiron, Emilia.
Yes. Oh, come on. Come on. I have to know the name of this. What do I say? What do I say?
Yeah, what do you say? Okay. It's called the Bugatti Tourbillon.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
It's art on wheels.
Yeah. Why tourbillon?
So tourbillon comes from the art of watchmaking, the haute horlogerie, right? So as a watch that has the most complications, let's say, so there's chronographs and there's tourbillons. So the highest form of complication in the art of watchmaking is a tourbillon. So in car terms, this is a 16-cylinder, 64-valve, 8.3-liter hybrid drivetrain, 1,800 horsepower. How does it get more complications than that? So it kind of fits.
I have so many questions. Let me show you guys the specs of the tourbillon first, and then I would love to know some of the complications and what you guys ran into, and also what you had to learn to do your first production Bugatti as well. And I don't know if I can say it. You know, it's even what I love so much about this, was it kind of spoils something, so I don't know if I can say it, but the fact that this was the exact color I was going to Wow, this is a work of art. When I was coming here, I was totally expecting to see the product of both the Rimac Nevera as well as the Bugatti Chiron Supersport. And in theory, behind me is what the baby of that would be. And by that, I mean, you're talking about a car that was the fastest production vehicle as well as the quickest production vehicle. You would expect this to be both fastest and quickest, or whatever crazy horsepower numbers you would expect. But that's not what this car is. This car is a timeless work of art that also just happens to be FU fast. Before jumping into the beautiful design elements of this Bugatti, you guys want to be tuning into my channel without wanting to know what the horsepower numbers are and talking about this incredible design of an engine. This is a 1,000 horsepower naturally aspirated V16 motor in the rear with a combined 800 horsepower electric, which makes this 1,800 system horsepower. And not only that, it revs to 9,000 RPM. This tourbillon does 250 miles per hour in 25 seconds. That's 7 seconds faster than the Chiron. Hey Frank. He's laughing. He already knows what I'm going to ask him. Can I verify this 250 mile per hour?
Sure.
In 25 seconds?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah?
Do you want to?
I'd love to. I mean, I just think, you know, with my weight reduction as a human being shy of 100 pounds.
You think it'll be 24 seconds?
That's
then?
right.
All right, okay, cool. Yeah. We got to try that out.
Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. This Bugatti looks like it's ready to pounce. It's actually 1.25 inches lower center of gravity than the Chiron. So really this whole car sits 1.25 inches lower, right?
Yeah, if you look at the Chiron, I mean, we took the whole cabin of the car. What we love about the Chiron is all its comforts, no? So all the ergonomics, the basic, the headroom, the shoulder room, the inclination of the backrest, we took all that and we just submerged it 1.25 inches lower into the new Monaco.
And the aero, just looking at the side profile of this Bugatti as well, it looks like there's so much more in the back and little in the front to really give it that neutral center.
We've reduced the height of the roof and also we've pushed the hood down to get the cabin sort of crouching in between the two front wings. You see how aggressive that cabin is placed in the volume of the whole car.
This car is beautiful. I keep saying this is a piece of art, but everything you see on this car, this is real. From the carbon fiber to every little accent and piece on this car is real. None of it's fake. Just looking at this from the differences from the Chiron to now the Tourbillon, you'll see the wider horseshoe in the front as well as the slimmer headlight, and this Tourbillon has the highest level of integration. So these are actually function for airflow as well. So you have airflow that goes into the horseshoe, up through the vents, as well as from the slimmed headlights up to the A-pillar, and then it both travels down into the rear quarter as well as up and over through the engine and out. Come take a look at the rear. I am obsessed with the rear of this car. I love all the carbon fiber. I love these taillights. If you look closely, it says Bugatti right here as well. And something that's really cool when we're speaking about the highest level of integration with this car is the fact that this rear diffuser actually seconds as a crash bar. So that's how they're able to have this beautifully exposed rear carbon of a car. Again, integrating everything from both the engineering and the design side into one beautiful piece of art. Of course, the Bugatti comes on Michelin tires, 21s on the rear, a 345/30, but besides that, I have to show you guys inside of the car. We only have so much time, so come take a look at this. Oh my God, this is so cool. Literally dry carbon accents everywhere, and the interior of this Tourbillon is timeless. And what I mean by that is that there's no screens that are going to easily outdate this car any time in the future, in my opinion. Technology runs so fast. To go to something that is analog and kind of really leaning into the art of mechanical designs. Aside from the sapphire glass, the titanium metalwork, and the incredible design, very analog feeling, something that's never going to become outdated because of a giant iPad on the inside of the car, is the fixed hub steering. Look at this. How cool is that? You have this transparent glass here in the center console. It's very evident that the engineers as well as the design team work hand in hand to culminate this beautiful piece. And I gotta comment, the doors go up. This is like a luxury private jet for the street, I gotta say. But I do have a couple questions that I know I'm curious about, and if I'm curious, I'm sure you guys want to know as well. It's why go from a W to a V engine design? Was it for weight reduction?
For the emotion. No, I mean, this car is about how you feel when you drive the car, the vibration, the noise, the way that you operate the switchgear, and the way that it smells. No?
And the vibration with the 3-foot crankshaft has got to be like the time that you guys put into just getting that dialed.
We don't like to speak about the numbers so much. Yes, it'll go plenty fast. Yes, it'll go 2 seconds to 100 now, or to 60 miles an hour. But that's not the point of this car. The point of this car is it's a luxury car that happens to go extremely fast, and it's the way that you feel when you sit in the driver's seat. So 9,000 RPM, imagine that, an 8.3 liter V16 that revs to 9,000 RPM.
Are there particular design elements that were taken from previous generations that you're most excited about?
Well, we have our design DNA, you know? So on every Bugatti there's a horseshoe grille, there's a Bugatti line, there's a two-tone paint scheme, there's a centerline accentuation. So those are our stylistic DNA elements that we kind of reinterpret every time.
Were there particular things that you had to learn when making this new generation that were new from the previous?
Well, the most important thing in design form language is to get the proportions just right. So the relation between the height of the rear wheel to the overall height of the car. Now, if you get that just right, everything else sort of naturally falls into place. The car is not called Tourbillon for no reason. Tourbillon is the watch with the most complications, no? So this is the car with the most complications. 16 cylinder, 64 valve, you know, to getting that timed correctly, and then integrating with the hybrid drive, and then together with the fixed top steering wheel and the aspect of, you know, the art of watchmaking and sapphire glass. And I mean, there's so many innovations in this car, and to get all that functioning in one car is really the biggest challenge.
I lied, I have another question. When do I get to drive one?
We're just breaking in the prototypes right now. So it's going to take us a bit more time until we have actual customer ready. You're a customer, right?
Yeah,
yes,
it was a $4.6 million MSRP.
True. Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Easy, huh?
Yeah, no problem.
Just do a couple more of those videos.
Yeah, right? Are all 250 allocations already counted for?
They're all spoken for.
Oh, okay, well, if one falls out, let me know. I'll sell my house, I'll mortgage my dog, I'll do whatever it takes. I won't mortgage my dog, I love Vinny. Thank you so much, Frank, for having me.
Thanks for coming
really
out.
appreciate the exclusive look at the Tourbillon. You guys have done an incredible job. I am so fascinated by this, and I can't wait to see them on the street.
Glad you like it, Emilia. I'll pass it on to the team.
Hopefully, I'll see you again in the future, and there'll be more on our plate.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me. Bye. Oh my God, what a car. Okay, so as you guys, I'm sure could tell, hopefully not, because we did such a great job with this video. But we've had a very limited amount of time with the car. They're only allowing a few select people to see it while it happened to be in the country. So I am so incredibly honored to be one of those people to get to see this car. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It is a work of art. It does remind me of a watch, which is cool that they took those mechanical elements from it and just kept that raw, visceral feeling to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys are buying your next Bugatti, make sure you use code ECREW at checkout. No, I'm just kidding, I don't know.
So what do we do with this now then?
I think we strike the nitrous, James.
Okay.
Strike the nitrous.
Guess we don't need it after all.
Thank you again, Bugatti. ECREW, we out here with love. Bye. Oh, my ring. That'll be a blooper, thank you.
You can put it on your new car.
Wait, which new car are you talking about?